Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. MGHA Sunday Night Hockey. My name is Zach Seeloff. I'm joined in the booth by a very special guest, Dave Hafner. Dave, it's great to be here with you.
Great to be here. Thanks for having me.
It's wonderful on championship night of all nights to have as many people as we can up here, get everyone involved. It's going to be Dark Skies versus the Flamingoals tonight. In our third game, we're going to start with the Dark Skies. They've had an up and down year. They took 6 points from the Golden Girls and 4 from Thick Red Line, though, in the playoffs, and that propelled them into this game. Throughout the season, they've had the most problems of any team with attendance. They've had trouble gelling because they've had a lot of players that have just had to miss games for whatever reason. Despite that adversity, they've hung together. They've gotten some great performances. Nikki Veldkamp in net, Steve Stone, Drew Kors, lots of others have really done a job for them. What can you say about their season and what you expect from them in this game?
I think that you highlighted the important things about their having a difficulty gelling with getting a lot of subs in. But I think that really sort of allows for the players that have been showing up to really step up and become leaders, and they really take on a sense of ownership. And so when they're out there, you'll really feel that from the players that are part of the true team. And they've got a lot of drive. They've got some talented players with big hearts, and I think that they always are ready to put on a show, and they're ready to work hard.
Alrighty. On the Flamingos side, they are by a wide margin the highest scoring offense in the MGHA. They've put up 81 goals this season, 16 more than the next closest team. Chuck McCain and Derek Graychuk have done a lot of that damage, but 8 of their players have 3 points or more this season, and Dan Graychuk leads the league in assists with an incredible 20 so far. This is also the last game of his MGHA career. Give us your thoughts on the Flamingos season and what they need to do against Dark Skies.
They're excellent at moving the puck, and that's what's allowed them to get so many goals, because they really do include everyone in their plays. They're always looking for the open person, and they control the puck very well. You won't see a lot of wild passes from them. That when they get the puck, they'll skate it up, they'll get it in the zone, they'll circle around, they'll keep the puck moving, they'll find the open man, and they'll get quality shots on net.
Alrighty. And if you'll forgive me, folks, Dan and I obviously have been partners here, so I do want to highlight, because this is Dan's last game, I've got some stats from him over his 7-year career with the MGHA. Second in points all time, behind only Aaron Stryker. 5th in goals all time. Most assists in a single season with 20 this season. Most assists all time with 67. And he's also the only player to reach 50 goals and 50 assists in MGHA history. So, Dan, congratulations on a wonderful career. We're looking forward to calling the last chapter of it here.
We're going to miss him. He's a fantastic player.
I absolutely am going to miss him on the ice. I hope he sticks with us in the booth. We'd love to have him keep coming out. We'll see how that goes next season. But for right now, keeping our eyes on this game here. Dark Skies versus Flamingoals. Who do you like here in this game, and why? Who do you think has the edge on the other team, if anyone does?
So I feel like I have missed a few of the Flamingoals' last games. I thought that they would be a little bit higher up. They came to the end.
They ended up, and this is my fault, I suppose. Not my fault, but the Thick Red Line
put it to them.
We got all 8 points from them in the first round. We scored 1 goal in each period, and that was something that I think kept them a little down low in the playoff standings.
Excellent. Okay, I think though that throughout the season they've had a great season. I think that Dark Skies will give them a hard time. Nikki's a great goalie, and they've got some great talent on there. I think it's going to be a close game, but I'm going to have to go with Flamingoals.
Alrighty. With that in mind, though, if you're Dark Skies, thinking of themselves as the underdogs here, what do they need to do to compete well with the Flamingoals?
They need to control the puck. They need to not let Pink get a hold of it, and when Pink does have the puck, they need to make sure that every person is covered, because the Flamingoals will find that open man. And so if you are always covering the person that's in your zone, in your position, sound positional hockey, I think they'll be fine.
Alrighty. Looking at the teams right now, I see Chris Homerding is subbing in over on the Flamingo side, and as is Erica Brownlee, I believe. That's Erica Brownlee and the Gray Sox over there. Over on the Dark Skies side, I see Christina Lives, I see Jason Nordhaus, and I think that might be it. Do you see anyone else? I think I see, that's either Simon or Rob.
Simon.
Is that Simon? Simon Lee Ignatowski subbing in there. So 3 subs over on the Dark Skies side, 2 subs over on the Flamingoals side. And we talked about that with Dark Skies. I feel like every team tonight, though, has had a fair number of subs. Do you think that changes things at all, or is that about even for these teams?
I think it's about even. But honestly, I'm surprised that Dark Skies doesn't have more subs, so this should be an interesting game.
I'm really looking forward to it. All right, folks, we're going to go down to the PA announcer right now. They're going to give us the starting lineups as well as the MGHA All the Way Award winners.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the Flamingoals and the Dark Skies. Introducing now the lineup for the Flamingoals. Number 3, Jeff Jurisco. Number 4, Justin Stuka.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back. David, just before we get going here, Amanda Thornton, Jason Palmer, what do you think about those selections?
Great selections. I think that they both definitely are deserving of the MGHA All the Way awards. Their attitudes on the ice and on the bench, in the locker room, in the stands, they're always so supportive of everyone and their teammates. They're fantastic.
Excellent. I have gotten to sub with both of these teams, and I would definitely echo the sentiments that were expressed in those awards. Jason and Amanda, both outstanding players, very supportive of their teammates, put out a ton of effort on the ice, and it's great to see them get recognized in that way.
Exactly.
All right, so just before we begin, Dark Skies versus the Flamingoals, the championship night here, the last game for these two teams in the MGHA season. At the first drop of the puck, who do you think is going to come out strong?
I think they both are. I'm sorry. It's hard as president I have to take off my president hat.
There you go. Put on your analyst hat here.
I'm just going to be David Hafner.
Yes.
Raw and uncut.
There you go.
I think that Flamingos are going to come on strong. I think that as soon as Dark Skies, well, looking at who's on the ice, I would imagine Dark Skies won't let them have the puck for very long.
All righty, off the faceoff, I see that Steve Stone has moved over to the center. He's usually in defense. They've got him playing center tonight. The faceoff is controlled by playing Flamingoals, and here comes Chuck McCain. He's one-on-one. He's into the slot, all alone. Shot, save from Nikki if she can find it. It's down below her pads, and she finally freezes it down.
I thought for a second there that snuck through the 5-hole.
I thought, too. She managed to sort of trap it with her knee,
right.
But it was still sitting there. She does get the cover. Nice work.
As many goaltenders do, the head started turning, and it got me nervous.
Where to go? 11:44 to go. Face off in the Dark Skies zone off of that frozen puck. Dark Skies move it out, and they get it all the way out to center. That's picked up there by Derek Raychuk. Steve Stone challenging on the forecheck as Derek circles all the way back. Gets it ahead to Dan, who nicely deflects it over to Amanda Thornton, and she gains the Dark Skies zone. Amanda moves down low into the near corner. Moves it to center. Chuck McCain swings and misses as Patrick Farbaugh intercepts. Chuck McCain had the timing right, but Farbaugh broke it up. Pass picked up by Steve Stone, and here comes Steve Stone moving against Chuck McCain. Chuck forces him all the way out to the outside and then strips the puck, and Chuck McCain move along the far side of his own zone. He keeps it going with the skate blade, and here he comes 1-on-2. Steve Stone goes for a change. Chuck moves around one defender. He's into the low slot, puts a shot through, and it gets through, but it circles to the wrong side of the net. He put it through Nikki's 5-hole, but she guided it just out past the far post. Great work by Nikki Veldkamp on a tremendous scoring opportunity. Jamie Stone all alone in the center. Rips a shot as she moved it all the way down. Stick save from Leah Rudden with 10:48 to go. Chuck McCain moves the puck ahead to Amanda Thornton. It comes hard off her stick, and that one's broken up by Ellie Brenny, but Amanda sticks with it. Amanda and Drew Kors battling, and they move it into the far side corner. We're back into the Dark Sky zone. Amanda gets it to Justin Suckup in the center, poked away by Jamie just before he could fire. Over to Dan in the high slot, and he misses it, and Jason Nordhaus is going to battle against him. Dan and Jason fighting hard as it comes into the Flamingo zone with 10:26 to go. Here comes Jason Nordhaus. Centering pass, nobody there, though, and it's picked up by Erica Brownlee for Pink Flamingos. Erica Brownlee moves it ahead, and here comes number 4, Justin Suckup. He moves past Ellie Brandy, but the puck continues to move on him. He gets over down to the end line, centering past to Erica Brownlee, swing and a miss. Great setup, and Erica Brownlee just didn't quite have the timing. Jamie Stone throws the puck down. She throws it all the way down. Hand goes up. No, I'm sorry. We're going to wave that icing off. It looks like it played off of a Pink player, and this one will be picked up by Drew White. What a setup there in the other end.
Yeah, that was really, really well done. Justin brought it in, waited for Amanda to get set up in front of the net. That was Amanda. No.
It was Erica Brownlee.
Erica Brownlee.
Great work by both of those players. 9:45 to go. The puck still in the Pink Flamingo zone. Held by Jason Nordhaus down low. Moves it over to center. Swing and a miss by Michael Cass. Another one-time attempt there. And both of these teams are getting good offense. Patrick Farbaugh from far away rifles a shot. Shot from Jason Nordhaus. He can't get it through. It goes in front of the net mouth and away to the far side. Patrick Farbaugh moves it back towards center. Jason Nordhaus going to try and pick it up along the near side. 9:23 to go. He puts it back behind the boards. Michael Cass will skate hard for it against Chris Homerding. Homerding shields him away from it. He moves it back to Lori Digman, but it's held by Farbaugh. Farbaugh rips the shot. Stopped by 15. Another shot. It's in the crease. Leah Rudden trying to get to it. She can't reach it. The puck remains in the crease. Players everywhere in the net mouth. Nobody has it. There's the whistle finally. And
a kumbaya moment from Dan Graycheck as he just piles on top of the goalie to help make sure that that's covered.
Every single player, it seemed like, for the Flamingos and for Dark Skies was there. That was Drew White trying to clear it out. Everyone from Dark Skies trying to pound it in, but eventually Leah Rudden able to get on top of it. And with 9:05 to go, face off in the Flamingoals zone here.
Patrick's doing a good job of firing shots in from the blue line. They're looking good, and they're giving excellent chance for rebounds. Jason Northhouse is right there on the corner, and he's getting a lot of quality looks. So I expect one of those to drop soon.
Those rebound chances from the point shots have been killer, and only 3 minutes gone in this game. Steve Stone with nice work to hold the zone there. Works against Chuck McCain. Chuck McCain, though, not going to give up on it, and he gets the puck out to center ice. Ali Berenyi tries to get it past, but here comes Chuck. Nice job by Dan Graychuk to hold the line. Lori Digman tries to get it. Chuck continues to circle around, moves it in towards center, knocked away by Ali Berenyi. Comes over to the corner, and that one's going to be battled again. Chuck McCain picks this one up, and over to Dan in the high slot. Dan fires the shot. Oh, swing and a miss from number 13. That was Jim Voss. Just missed on the opportunity. He gets it in, and that one's pinned against the cage by Nikki Veldkamp and frozen down.
Yep. Looking good on both sides. This is kind of what I expected. Both sides to come in hard, but both defenses are playing very well, and they're not giving them as they get a few shots in, and then it's going the other way.
And what we've seen from these teams is what we saw from the first 4 teams. Everyone is skating as hard as they can skate. There is no holding back. They know it's the last night, and they're going to give everything they've got. 8:20. I'm loving it. 8:29 to go. Face off in the Dark Sky zone. Held by Derek Graychuk. Shot. Blocker save from Nikki. It was held by Pink. Dan Graychuk across to the far side to Derek Graychuk. Ripped a shot, but Nikki with the blocker save. Chuck McCain still has it, though. He's got Jeff Harisco in the center. The puck gets to him, but it's picked up by Patrick Farbaugh and knocked away. 8:12 to go, and Pink Flamingos control in center ice. Dan Graychuk over to his son Derek. Derek circles back into his own zone to try and break this one out. He's moving ahead, working against Christina Libbs. Libbs gets a stick in there and pokes it away. Takes it off his stick, and Tony Giovanni dumps it back down. Picked up again by Dan Graychuk. Steve Stone trying to defend, but he gets it over to Derek, and here comes Derek as he gains the zone along the far side. Libbs on the defense. He gets past her, looking to get it over towards center. There's number 17. Tries forward, but it's flipped away by Steve Stone, and they'll follow it up. Stone's going to go for a line change here as Chuck McCain will circle back into his own zone with 7:42 to go. Picks that one back up as he comes through, moves around one skater and gets it over to the far side. Patrick Farbaugh on defense. He gets past Farbaugh, back into the slot. Shot high, too tall, no call over the cage there. Chuck McCain gets it back to Dan Graychuk in the high slot. Down into the hash marks. Can't get it through, though. Tough defense from from Dark Skies. Dan picks it back up, though. Circles. Pass to Erica Brownlee. She chips it, but it goes over a little wide to the left. Back to Erica Brownlee, and it goes past her, and JB Stone's going to carry that one. She's moving along the far side. She's going to get this one out of the zone. Dumps it off to Christina Libbs behind her, who pokes it forward and into the Flamingoals zone, but Derek Graychuk immediately picks it up. Here comes Derek. He's skating hard along the near side. Gets over to the hash mark. Shot, glove, save, and Nikki made that one look easy.
She has that ability. So many times, if you floated in on her, she's going to snatch that out of the air.
And I feel like there's a lot of goaltenders that would have difficulty with that save, but Nikki makes it look like just a nothing thing. Oh, yeah, glove, no problem.
Right. A lot of goaltenders tend to play the zippers a little bit better, the zings, I don't know. But when those floaters, they can really trick you because you're moving fast, you're expecting things to move fast, and when the puck just seems to stall in the air like that, Nikki has no problem grabbing them up.
Plays very well there. Simon Lee Ignatowski now has it for the Dark Skies. He dumps it into the Flamingoals zone. Goes to the far corner, and Michael Cass gets it there. He chops it back behind the cage, but Homerding picks it up. Moves it past Jason Nordhaus, but Simon moves it back in the center, slapped out by Drew White. Drew Kors, though, holds it for Dark Skies at the point. Tries to get it down to Jason Nordhaus. Can't do it. Justin Suckup throws it hard off the boards, and he's going to race with Simon. Simon, though, is going to win that race and dump it immediately back into the Flamingoals zone with 6:28 to go. Chris Homerding picks it up behind his own end line. He's against Jason Nordhaus, gets it over to Drew White, goes past Drew White, though, and is held. Simon with a one-handed hold at the blue line. Excellent effort from him for Dark Skies. Jason Nordhaus has it now, looking to get it through center. Tries the wraparound backhand, hits the backside of the cage. Tries to get it through center now, can't do it, and it's picked up by Justin Suckup for the Flamingoals. Justin throws it past Amanda Thornton, goes past everybody, in fact. The hand is up, and that's going to be an icing call.
Yeah, both teams are looking good. I don't have too much to say on that last series, unfortunately.
6:02 to go, and Dark Skies pushing nicely. Simon
with that one-handed. I mean, everybody seemed to expect that puck to just come out. There was plenty of Pink players in the area, but Simon had the heart and the energy to give it that quick jump in and that one hand to just steal that. Easy offsides.
Great work by Simon to hold that one. Dark Skies control off the faceoff, but Chuck McCain fighting hard to try and get it out. He can't do it, though. Number 4, Linnea Anderson, great battle at the near blue line and holds it. Steve Stone has it down low. He's battling with Dan Graychuk. Chuck McCain comes in for support, and he's going to pick it up and skate it out along the near side. He's got a couple of players to beat as Farbaugh gets back on defense. He moves over to the far side, gets past Farbaugh. Steve Stone coming back on defense. He's past Stone. Backhand shot, pad save from Nikki. Great save from Nikki. Another save against a very hard Chuck McCain breakaway. Steve Stone has the puck. He lifts it over to one of his teammates, gets a little bit past them, and Chuck McCain will pick it up and circle it around. That one got past Gary Holloway. Chuck McCain moves it past Steve Stone, though, and he's going to gain the zone with 4 of his teammates in trail. Over to Dan Graychuck at the top of the near side circle. Rips a shot. Save from Nikki and frozen down. Chuck McCain right there to try for the rebound, but Nikki freezes it in time.
Chuck McCain's really good at getting the puck, and he's got a lot of speed, and he'll take it end to end. I'd like to see him get his other teammates a little more involved. If he's got open ice in front of him, he goes the whole way. And in the MGHA, we really encourage players like that to go around behind the net, look for that player that's coming in, because we've got some slower players, and that's actually a really good way to set up a lot more chances. Nikki's just stoning him.
Nikki's doing a tremendous job in a one-on-one battle between her and Chuck. So far, she is winning it. Dark Skies have the puck now. Christina Libbs dumps it nicely off the boards, and he'll get it down low with 4:59 to go. Derek Graychuck picks it up, moves it past her along the near side, trying to get it up to Jim Voss at the point. Jim picks it up there, gets it out of the zone past Jamie Stone. No, Jamie managed to hold it at that near side and flicked it down low again. Dan Graychuck, though, over to Justin Suckup, but Drew Kors slips in and saves the blue line again. Dark Skies doing a very nice job controlling the zones here. 4:40 to go. Tony Giovannitti and Derek Graychuck battling. Derek with a nice spin move, nice off the wall past Jamie Stone, and gets it ahead to Jim Voss. Jim gets it back to him, but it's intercepted. Comes back down low. Tony works it past Dan Graychuck, trying to find a way to get the shot on, but it leaks toward Leah Rudden. She plays it away with the stick. Tony's got it again. Tries to move it to center. Stopped by Justin Suckup. Back towards center. Stopped by Dan Graychuck. Justin moves this one out. Held by Ali Baranier. Throws it down over to Christina Libbs, who moves it across, and Derek Graychuck finally going to be able to break this one out. He's past Libbs. He's got Drew Kors only to beat on defense. Moves past him to the far side. Shot. Bad save from Nikki. It's still in front. Knocked away by Drew Kors. There's Justin at the top of the circle. Shot. Blocker save from Nikki. 4:01 to go. Jamie Stone trying to knock it out. Did we get a whistle there? I heard a whistle. There's a second whistle. I'm wondering if that was an inadvertent whistle from somebody. The teams look a little confused.
They heard the whistle. We heard the whistle. Everyone's confused.
May have just been an inadvertent whistle from one of the officials. So 3:56 to go. We'll get a face-off off of that inadvertent whistle. Tremendous work again by Nikki Veldkamp, and the defense is supporting her. When those rebounds come, they've been clearing them out.
Yep. Great job by Tony Giovannitti down here on Dan Graychuck. I thought Dan was going to strip the puck from him. They both had their sticks on it, but Tony fought it out. He won the puck. It came loose, and he got a shot on goal.
Great work. Great individual effort on the offensive side. Face-off in the Dark Sky zone, controlled by Chuck McCain. Chuck over to Drew White. Throws the shot. Pad save from Nikki, and it's knocked away far to the left. Oh, my goodness. Nikki had to kick that one out. The second shot came in wide left.
She was in butterfly, and she just ninja kicked that thing.
Great job. The old pinball flipper save. Chuck McCain has it. He's at the far side corner looking for a way into the center. Stopped by Simon Lee Ignatowski, who gets it up to Michael Cass. Michael's going to try and bring this one out. He's got Simon with him as he carries it into center ice. Simon moving ahead on the far side as Michael Cass continues to carry it. Gets it over to Simon, who's going to backhand that one in. And then we've got an offsides warning. Jason Nordhaus was across the line just a bit too early. 3:20 to go, and Drew White has it for Flamingoals in his own zone. Clashes together with Simon, but he gets it past him and out to center ice. Dark Sky's going to have to get back on side. Drew White able to dump it once again, right back out off the strength of that. Here comes number 17. That's Dave Esparza. Dave rips a shot. He nearly gets it in. Back to center. Chuck McCain shot. No, he couldn't get it through, and Patrick Farbaugh knocks it away. I was sure that was a goal, but he couldn't get it in. Farbaugh knocks it away. Chuck tries to move it back towards center. It comes to the near side. Farbaugh hard off the boards all the way towards Chris Homerding, who holds it at the point. But here comes James Perrins. James skating hard, as is Simon. Simon's going to pick this one up. He's one-on-one to Drew White. Throws a shot. Pad save from Leah. Great job from Leah on the breakaway from Simon Lee Ignatowski. Chris Homerding picks this one up, gets it to Dave Esparza, and Dave's going to carry it in. He dumps it off for Chuck McCain. Chuck moves through, skating around Ali Brandy. Ali gets in the way and keeps him from getting a shot. He finally gets back to it. Another pad save from Nikki. Chuck McCain over to the near side now into the corner. Back to center. Swing and a miss from Amanda Thornton. This one's going to be picked up by number 5, Ryan Haggard. Ryan dumps it out all the way into the Flamingoals zone. He'll let his team get a line change after a very tough shift.
Chuck McCain is relentless. He had so many defenders on him, and he just does not let go of that puck. I'd also like to make a slight correction. Number 17 is not David Esparza. It's actually Alex Stotts who's subbing for them. David Esparza is still nursing an injury. He's wearing Dave's jersey.
Apologize for the mistake there. Shot comes in from Steve Stone from the high slot. He picks up his own rebound on the shot that went wide right. He's got a couple of skaters in center. Now he's in center. Rips a shot blocker save from Leah Rudden. Stone still has it. He's in the far corner. Backhands it over to the point, and it's held by Drew Kors. Nice heads-up play there over to Ali Brandy, and she dumps it down. Justin Suckup able to pick that one up, though, and he's one-on-one with Drew Kors, skating along the far side. Gets past Drew. He moves into the slot, rips a shot, and he scores, and the right corner. And after so many great saves from Nikki, there's only so much she can do. Justin Suckup had a nice look from the far hash marks and makes the score.
Exactly. He came in moderately fast into the zone, and then as soon as he passed scores, he put the speed on, turned real hard, and I think Nikki was expecting more of a low angle shot, and he just flipped it up there and made a very excellent shot.
And it's difficult for a goaltender in that there's so many options for a player at that point to shoot. Tough for a goaltender one-on-one to make that save. Off of the face-off, it's controlled by Dark Skies, dumped in by Patrick Farbaugh, but Derek Graychuk will pick it up. He throws it hard along the near side of his own boards, gets it to his dad, Dan, who's going to look for another pass here. Angles it off the boards ahead to Erica Brownlee. Nice long pass, and she hits Chuck McCain on it. Killer pass. Chuck moves around Linnea Anderson. He's at the near hash mark. Shot, glove, save from Nikki, and freezes it down. And in the battle of Chuck McCain versus Nikki Veldkamp that has been this first period, Nikki Veldkamp leads 3-0.
How about that? So I don't remember. Dan to Erica. Erica in the neutral zone. She's covered. She manages to move it up to Chuck, who's further up in the neutral zone. He takes it in. It was great setup all around.
Outstanding passing play from the Pink Flamingos here. That has been a hallmark of their game all season. Off of that face-off, the Pink Flamingos have it in their own zone. Derek Graychuk looking for an outlet pass over to Chuck McCain. He gets it to him, but that one's taken away. Not super well controlled, and Drew Corrs takes it away. It remains in center. Erica Brownlee gets it over to Amanda Thornton. She'll gain the Dark Sky zone. Tries to get a shot through. She does, but it's a little weak, and Nikki Veldkamp able to play it away with the stick. That one's stabbed over to Christina Libbs. Libbs trying to get it past Derek Graychuk at the point. Dan Graychuk circles in and holds it. He's at the top of the far side circle. Shot, ramps off a stick, deflected wide to the left. That one's picked up by Linnea Anderson. She moves it ahead, but Amanda Thornton's going to hold it. Moves it across over to the Findor side, and there's Derek Graychuk to pick it up. Rips a shot from there, and he scores! Was that a deflection off of Erica Brownlee? I couldn't tell if he lifted that all the way or if that hit Erica Brownlee's stick to ramp up.
It looked like it. I mean, it definitely, the trajectory changed.
Yes.
I don't know if it was off of Nikki or off of a player in front, but he was wide open. He just rifled it in there, and it went in.
Derek's got a hard shot with a quick release. And from that kind of a spot, way back in the far corner, difficult for a goalie to see through traffic and make a save there.
Andrew Corrs, though, I'd like to say, he's playing great defense.
Drew Corrs doing great, and great at holding the blue line as a defenseman when his team is on the offensive side. 16 seconds to go in this first period. Flamingos control in their defensive zone. Chris Homerding has it in his own far corner, puts it back along the near side. Ali Barani skating hard to try and hold it. It didn't look, nope, she couldn't hold it at the near side there. Comes all the way out. Simon Lee Ignatowski is going to control with 1 second to go. That will end this first period. A great period of hockey. I feel like despite the 2-0 score, we saw some great chances from both of these teams, and Dark Skies is still very much in this game.
Well, I'm pretty proud of myself because I think my predictions were spot on. Both teams are playing real hard. You're seeing a lot of great defense on both ends. They're both getting a couple good looks, a couple good shots, but that's all you get. And then it's broken out, and then it's the other offense's turn. But the Pink Flamingoals are up 2-0 at the end of the first period.
Absolutely, and that is something we saw Grey's Anatomy struggle with in the previous game, was clearing the zone. They had some real trouble getting teals out of the zone once they got in there. So far in this period, we've seen both of these teams, they've given up some quality scoring chances to the other, but they have picked the puck up, made great passes to get themselves back on offense.
Right, and I think that Leah has not seen as many shots as Nikki has. Nikki's been playing phenomenal down there. I think the score is not indicative of her play. I think Leah is getting a lot of help from her defense, and I think that Black needs to work on their offense just a little bit. They're getting some good hard shots from the blue line, but when it gets in close in by the crease, it just gets real messy, and I think that's Pink's defense making it messy and really clearing those pucks out.
I think you're absolutely right. It's something Dan and I talk about, though, is when you're having this much success like the Flamingos have, and your goaltender doesn't have to face as many shots, they can get a little cold or they can stay cold. Is that something you worry about? And if so, how do you defend against that?
Yeah, I mean, what do you want? A goalie who's exhausted and is just waiting for one to go in because they, at this point, expect it to just happen because they've saved 20 in the first period?
Right.
Or do you want somebody who's seen 5 shots and, it seems like a Sophie's choice.
It's a good problem to have.
Yeah.
Oh, our goalie hasn't faced enough shots, right?
Right.
Something you can deal with, I think.
But Leah is a very competent goalie, and she's made some great saves. So
she's had some very nice ones on some really challenging shots from Dark Skies. 12 minutes to go in the second period now off the face-off. Pink Flamingos will control. They lead 2-0 in this MGHA championship night game. Chris Homerding knocks it out all the way to center ice. It's picked up there by Drew Kors, and he works it back down low, gets it past Chris Homerding, actually, and it comes to the near corner. Homerding picks it up there. He's going to skate it around, gets it ahead to Justin Suckup. Nice job by Justin to get it ahead to Jim Voss. Jim's got Justin and Lauren ahead. Here comes Justin. He's moving over to the side. He gets it over to Jim Voss. Jim flicks the shot. Glove save, but rebound chance, and it comes behind the cage. Comes around to the near side, and it's picked up there by Drew Kors for Dark Skies. Drew flicks it all the way out. It's going to be held by Drew White at center ice. Flink Flamingoals will have to tag up here. Drew's going to dump it on as he gets his team on sides. Ali Brandy will be able to pick that one up defensively for the Dark Skies. She tries to get ahead to Drew Kors, but it goes past him. Justin Suckup with a nice move to hold it along the near side. Suckup continuing to fight there as he moves through. Tries to get it to center, swings and misses though. Drew Kors flicks it out, but Chris Homerding's going to hold it at the point and slap it right back down. 11 minutes to go. And Drew Kors just working hard trying to get this one out. He can't get it past Chris Homerding at the point. Chris Homerding very stingy there.
Oh.
Number 5, Ryan Haggard, finally able to move it past him. Justin Suckup will pick it up off of that, circle back through his zone and back to neutral ice with 10:48 to go. Ahead to Jim Voss. It hits Jim in the skate. Jim's going to be able to gain the zone, though, along the far side. But there's Simon Lee Ignatowski who moves it past him. Lori Digman's going to try and hold there. Ryan Haggard skates in, as does Carrie Holloway. But they can't get it through. Stick save from Nikki on kind of a light shot that came through, and Simon Lee Ignatowski will pick it up. Backhand off the boards ahead to Ryan Haggard, and Ryan's going to carry it on the far side. Loses his skates as he goes by. Chuck McCain leaps over the top of him, and an icing call. Fancy footwork by Chuck McCain there to avoid a nasty collision.
Right. He saw himself going down, and he really just wanted to get the puck in play, but he was a little behind the red line, and that's we have an icing.
Not a horrible icing to take there.
No.
Rather than let Chuck McCain just pick it up unimpeded, he gets the icing. We'll get the face off. We'll see what happens off of that.
Right.
10:25 to go. Still 2-0 in favor of the Flamingoals in this second period. Chuck McCain versus Patrick Farbaugh on the face-off circle. Chuck wins it, but nice job by Libs to pick it back up. Here comes Farbaugh moving to the far side. He moves past Dan Graychuck. He's got 3 of his skaters as he moves with a lot of speed. Nice job by number 3 to hold the zone. Rips a shot and he scores! What a team effort there. Patrick Farbaugh on the face-off, lost control behind Chuck McCain, but Libs got it back to him. Farbaugh skates incredibly hard. He makes an extra move. Number 3, Tony Giovannitti, reaches with the toe of his skate to avoid the offsides as Farbaugh circles in and rips one high from the high slot and scores.
Well, in my game, we felt like there was quite a few missed offsides calls, so I'm just going to keep my mouth shut on this one.
All righty, with 10:12 to go, Patrick Farbaugh has gotten his team back within 1. They trail 2-1 now in this second period. Dan Graychuck, though, circles all the way in. Backhand shot, and it goes wide to the right. Hard collision. Bodies going to the ice. Jeff Harisco, Dan Graychuck. Stopped by Chuck McCain out of midair on a pass by Steve Stone. He gets it over to Derek Graychuck. Derek has it at the near side circle. Back over to Chuck. Chuck's wide open the hash mark. Shot pad save from Nikki. Number 4, Linnea Anderson has it. Gets it ahead to Tony Giovannitti. Tony moves it out. No, Dan Graychuck holds it in once again. Linnea Anderson at the far side boards trying to get it free. Over to Patrick Farbaugh, and Farbaugh's now 2-on-2 with Libs. It's Libs and Farbaugh against Derek and Chuck. Fires the shot. It hits Derek, and it moves over to the near corner. Derek screens Libs away from it with the puck, with his body, and Chuck McCain able to pick it up. He's going to skate this one out. With 9:26 to go, he's moving. He's got a lot of speed. He's got teammates with him. Moves her into the slot. He's got Amanda Thornton across. Over to Amanda. One-time shot, swing and a miss. What a setup. Amanda Thornton was right there. She just missed on the timing.
Those are the types of plays that I was hoping to see from Chuck, and that was really, really good to see.
Absolutely beautiful. They just missed it, but it was perfectly set up.
So good.
Derek Graychuck has the puck at center ice now for the Flamingoals. He gets his team back on sides as he skates through. Picks up the zone along the near side. He's got a couple of skaters into the center. Dumps the puck off to his dad, Dan, at the point. Swing and a miss. A great setup play there. Justin Suckup was moving through the slot. Couldn't get the one-timer on. Another great attempt from the Flamingoals. Drew Kors has it for Dark Skies. Nice pass off the boards past Erica Brownlee and up to Christina Libs. Libs moves it forward, but it's going to be picked up by Justin Suckup. Over to Derek Graychuck, and they try and move it ahead. Just out of Justin's reach, but here comes Dan Graychuck. Dan gains the zone, and he's 3-on-2 with a couple of his own skaters. Moves to the far side, rips the shot, ramps off Ali Berenyi's stick, and it comes over to Drew Kors at the near side. Drew moves that one up, but Derek Graychuck able to hold to the point. Derek to the circle, Derek to the slot, rips the shot, doesn't get through traffic. Ali Berenyi stops it. Erica Brownlee rips the shot, stick save, and it's gloved by Nikki. Nice job by Flamingoals on that possession. A lot of opportunities, but Nikki once again keeps the puck out of the net.
I wonder if Dark Skies made some changes, because I feel like Patrick was on defense in the first period, and now he's at center. So I'm wondering what other changes have transpired and how they'll work out for them.
I am too, because I see Steve Stone now taking what looks to me like the right defense position, and Jamie Stone moving into center. So it's possible that they've swapped there. We'll see how that affects the rest of this game. 8:08 to go. Flamingoals lead 2-1. We're into the second period of this game. Steve Stone moves the puck along the near side, trying to get it out to a teammate and get it clear. He does. He gets it up to Michael Cass, who's able to complete the clear of the zone, but the Flamingoals hold it. That one's going to be held by Amanda Thornton. She's got Chuck McCain ahead, dumps the puck in, but it goes right to Steve Stone. Steve Stone moves it forward to Michael Cass. It's going to be out of his reach, and Homerding's going to be able to pick this one up in his own zone. 7:45 to go as he circles behind the cage. Looking for a teammate here as they go to set up a breakout. Oh, ill-advised pass, and it comes to Steve Stone. Steve tries to rip a shot. Pad save from Leah. Chuck managed to slow that one down enough, and Leah able to make the pad save. Puck works towards center again, but Homerding knocks it out. Knocks it all the way out. Hand goes up, and that'll be icing. Steve Stone with a nice interception there, but Chuck McCain hustles in, able to slow it down enough that Leah can make the save.
Yep. Thought that the defense was going to hold that puck in. That clearing from Chris really had a lot of mustard on it.
He ripped it. Tried to get it to one of his teammates. Unfortunately, went past. Face off in the Flamingoals zone off of the icing. Trying to get the teammates on side here. I think Lori Digman was a little over the line. There comes the drop, and it's controlled by Flamingoals. Drew White moves it up, but it'll be held by Allie Berenier at the far point. Justin Suckup, though. Here comes Justin Suckup all alone. He's way behind the defense. Moves into the slot. Backhand, no, stoned by Nikki. Nikki, though, it comes right back towards her, but it's knocked away by the defensive Simon Lee Ignatowski. Great job on a one-on-none break. Justin Suckup was behind everybody, and Nikki makes another killer stop. Puck comes out to Drew White now at the point. Tries to move it to center, but Drew Kors is going to pick that one up. Past Drew White, and he's going to skate hard against Chris Homerding to try and get this one. Drew Kors battling nicely there. Gets it past Homerding, but finally Homerding stops him up, holds it at the Zamboni door. Over to Lori Digman. Great pass across, and Lori's going to carry this one out. Got Jim Voss ahead, but there's Simon Lee Ignatowski. Simon's going to stop that one up and circle back over to his own near side. Simon past Lori and up to Drew Kors, number 10, and Drew's going to pick this one up. He's got Ryan Haggard ahead as he moves across. Gets it over to Carrie Holloway, number 12 for the Dark Skies. She'll gain the zone along the far side. Gets it in. She's got a couple of players to the center. She gets it over to Simon. No, intercepted by Chuck. And now Chuck starts moving the other way. He's got two defensemen to deal with as he moves through. Nice job by Drew Kors. Chuck tried one move too many. Drew Kors got in there, took it away. But Chuck McCain picks it back up from Allie Berenier. Moves back towards the center. He's got Lori Digman there. Backhand pass goes a little bit wide. Can't get it to her. Chuck McCain's got it now down in the near corner. He's going to circle behind the cage and look for a centering pass here. Going for the wraparound center. It comes through to center. There's Lori. There's Jim. But Nikki gets in the way and stops it once again.
Yeah, that breakaway that Justin had just a moment ago, he had it on his forehand, and he tried to fake a shot and then move it to his backhand to quick sneak it in between her skate and the post. But I didn't think he gave himself enough time. I think that he waited and tried to do too much, and he was going too fast and just couldn't quite figure out the mechanics of it all.
And I think that sort of speaks to Nikki's talent. He's so worried about what she can do.
Yeah, you can't just take the easy shot.
Right.
You got to put a move on her.
And he ends up trying to get so fancy that he sort of works himself out of it. The intimidation factor of a goalie like Nikki, not to be underestimated. Off the faceoff, Chuck McCain has it. He's moving into the Dark Sky zone. Tries to get it past Stone, but he hits Stone in the thigh, and the puck comes out. Harisco holds it, though, moves it down low, but Patrick Farbaugh able to get it out, gets it past Derek Graychuck, and it comes to center ice. Flamingoals will have to tag up on the offsides warning. 5:35 to go, still 2-1 in this second period in favor of the Pink Flamingoals. Derek Graychuck carrying her for them, and he moves up, gains the zone along the near side. Turns around, back, dumps it off, but nobody there covering the point. Christina Libbs battling, trying to get back to the puck, but Derek Graychuck able to get it. He fishes it off the boards, and he looks for someone to pass to. Circles back into the high slot. Farbaugh there, dumps it up to Chuck McCain. Chuck in the high slot, tries to get it through Farbaugh, and Libbs can't do it, and it's knocked away by Tony Giovannini. Chuck McCain's going to circle back. He and Derek moving back through the center ice, and here comes Chuck again. That's going to be offsides, and there's the call. Jim Voss still 3 or 4 strides back. Chuck McCain was so eager to get going, I don't think he noticed, and we get the offsides call.
If they weren't going to call that, I was going to have to take off my headset and go down there.
That would have been a problematic missed call, but the referee's right on top of it. They get that one. And you can tell, you can imagine being a player like Chuck, you know, that fast, that skilled. You see some daylight. Yep. It's possible you don't look for your other teammates and just fly right across the line.
Yeah, Pink does a really good job of getting their players by the net. And so when you do have that quick turnaround, neutral zone back, it takes players some time to get back, and you gotta
Absolutely.
buy time for them.
Yep, you're down that low. It's going to take time to cover the distance back to the blue line. Off the faceoff, it's controlled by Dark Skies in their own zone. Held nicely by Dan Graychuck at the blue line. Top of the near side circle. Rips a shot. Saves. Another shot from Erica Brownlee in a second save. She followed it up, but Nikki covered it with the glove. Dangerous rebound chance, and Erica Brownlee right there, but Nikki makes the stop.
Exactly. That was a great shot to set up a rebound. It was right off the chest, fell right down in front of her knees. Erica's right there, just couldn't find any daylight past Nikki, and Nikki covers.
Off the face-off, a shot from Dan Graychuk. Boomer of a rebound, comes back to Nikki, and she covers it up a second time. Dan Graychuk from the top of the far side circle fired that one hard. It boomed hard off of Nikki's pads. Second shot came in, and she froze it down, and we'll have another face-off in the Dark Skies zone.
Dark Skies doesn't put a little more defensive pressure on the Pink Flamingoals. We're going to start to feel like being John Malkovich, where we're just saying Nikki Veldekamp over and over and over again.
John Malkovich. Michael Cass carries the puck. He dumps it off for a teammate who's not there, and Erica Brownlee picks it up. Gets it over to Alex Stotts. Alex misses it, but he's going to be able to pick it up at the far side. Rips the shot. Stick save from Nikki. Plays it all the way to the far side. Drew Kors gets it. Tried to get ahead to Michael Cass, but it's held by Justin Suckup. Suckup over to Erica Brownlee in the slot. Over to Alex Stotts. Directs it towards the goal. Stick save from Nikki. Alex Stotts back out to the point. There's Drew White. Going to look for a shot here or a pass. Winds up, rips a shot, and it's stopped by Ali Bereni. Jamie Stone is going to pick this one up. Jamie Lappin-Stone, her maiden name. Drew White picks this one up, though, at center ice. It's Jason Nordhaus battling with it. It comes back towards the Dark Sky zone, but Jamie's going to hold it, fighting for it on her knees is Amanda Thornton. Can't quite get it out. A tremendous battle, and Justin Suckup pays it off by holding it in. He's going to dump it into the zone, but Erica Brownlee had just taken a step over, offsides, and we'll get a neutralized face-off.
I thought I dated us a little bit with the John Malkovich reference, but then you just went to Jamie Lappin. So, it comes full circle.
I've known Jamie Lappin since we were like 15 or 16,
really?
or Jamie Stone.
She was on my first team in the MGHA.
Excellent.
Her and Steve and I were on. Red Starlight.
All great players, and a tremendous effort by Amanda Thornton on her knees after coming off the bench, just battled and battled. Here's Chuck McCain off that faceoff. He's got it. Gets it over to Laurie. Stopped by Steve Stone. He angled it away with the skate, but Chris Homerding holds very nicely at the near point, down to Chuck McCain down low. Chuck circles around to the corner, looking for a way to get it through to center. Simon shadowing him every step of the way. Comes through to center. There's Amanda and Laurie. Can't quite get the lumber on. Drew White back into center. Puck remains in the slot, and it's going to be carried away by Stone. Over to Ryan Haggart. Ryan Haggart swipes that one out, loses his skates, but Stone able to pick it up off of that, and he moves past Chris Homerding. He's got it back behind the cage. Drew White is right there. He puts it along the boards, trying to get it over to Carrie Holloway. Carrie misses, but it's held by Dark Skies. They continue to fight for it. Back towards center. Nobody there. Laurie Digman's trying to get out to Chuck McCain. Simon chops it in, but Drew White holds it now in his own corner. Gets it back out to center ice, and Steve Stone will pick it up there for the Dark Skies. Stone's going to have to circle around, get his team on side. They're back on now. Tries to backhand it in, but Laurie Digman stops it. Chuck McCain and Ryan Haggart collide, and Chuck McCain off of that picks up the puck. He's 1-on-2 here as he moves through. Gets past number 4, Linnea Anderson. Tries to go for the backhand. Instead, he hits Nikki right in the face as he swings and misses. Thank goodness for face mask.
I think Steve Stone got a little bit of lumber in
I
there.
think he did. Derek Graychuk gets the puck over to Dan, his dad. Moves it back in the center. There's Chuck McCain in the slot. Rips a shot. Save from Nikki. Saved with her blocker arm onto the top of her pads. Great work there.
The thing about Pink Flamingoals is they're so calculated. All of their passes are well intended. They know exactly who it's going to. They're putting the right speed and the right touches on it. On contrast, I saw Black down in the Flamingoals goal on the zone in the last possession, and they just really couldn't quite get a chemistry going. I think that nods to the sub issue that they've had.
I think exactly what we've talked about, and it's difficult when you don't play with people every week. Derek Graychuk off the faceoff, shot from the near point, pad save, and comes all the way out. Dan Graychuk had it now at the far point, looking for a pass, gets it over to Derek. One-time swing and a miss. He got a little bit on it, but it comes over to the near side. Drew Kors gets it over to Christina Libbs. It goes past her, past Dan Graychuk, and out into center ice. Derek's going to pick it up there, shoots past Patrick Farbaugh, and he moves in, and once again, the speedy skater on the Flamingoals doesn't notice one of his teammates hasn't quite gotten back, and we'll get a neutralized faceoff.
And honestly, they need a little more communication on that, because I think that the other players probably are aware of the offside. So I think
talk.
They just got to let people know.
Just talk out there. Face-off comes. It's controlled by Flamingos. Nice pass from Erica Brownlee to Justin Suckup, but it goes bit past him, and Christina Libbs able to get it to Farbaugh. Farbaugh disrupted by Dan Graychuk, but here comes Drew Kors following up. Drew Kors gains the zone. He moves past Dan along to the far side, looking for someone to center, a way to get a shot. He's behind the cage. Centered to Christina Libbs. She can't get much on it, and it's stopped by Derek Graychuk's skates. Justin Suckup swipes it out backhand, and this one will come to Farbaugh outside into the center ice. He rips a shot down. That's going to be a high stick. I can't believe Derek managed to get his stick on that one, but definitely a high stick there.
Yeah, that was from the blue line, headed towards the goalie. Only person in between was Derek. He just puts his stick up, swats it down, high stick.
And that's one of those reaction plays.
Yeah.
It's just like, there's
It
no
shows the
thought. It's just,
athleticism.
oh, yeah. But there's no thought. It's just the puck's coming.
Yep.
And, what can you do? So face off and neutral ice off of the high stick from Derek Graychuk. Minute 33 to go in this second period. Still 2-1 in favor of the Flamingoals. Dark Skies control, but Erica Brownlee's going to fight for that. Tries to get it past Drew Kors. She can't do it. Drew dumps it all the way down, and Derek Graychuk will pick it up in his own zone. Michael Cass challenging Derek there. Derek moves it across to his dad, Dan, but Jason Nordhaus is there. Jason battles with him, and he holds it at the Findor sign. Jason and Dan continue to battle, and it comes back down low. Nice job from Jason Nordhaus. Across to Michael Cass, right in the center. Swing, can't get it. It's right in the center. They can't get it out. Now they finally do. Derek Graychuk and Chuck McCain slide in, and they clear it out. It was sitting inches from the goal line in the middle of the crease. Allie Berenier with a great hold at the blue line, but it's stabbed out by Jim Voss. Jamie Stone circles around. She gets it past Chuck McCain, but here comes Erica Brownlee. Erica Brownlee carries it in for the Flamingoals. Tries to get it over to Chuck, but Jamie intercepts. Puck still in the corner here. Jamie and Erica battling. 44 seconds to go. 2-1 Flamingoals in the second period. Knocked up high, and it remains in the corner. Dan Graychuk picks it up there. He's going to look for a way to get it over to Jim Voss. Into the center. There's Erica Brownlee. There's Chuck McCain, knocked away by Jamie Stone. Jamie gets it over. Michael Cass tries to carry it, but Chuck McCain takes it away. Far side faceoff spot. Center to Dan. Swing and a miss. Another one-time chance. Derek Graychuk has it at the near side point. Down low to Chuck McCain. Pink Flamingos in perfect position here. Centering past Erica Brownlee. Fires the shot. Pad save from Nikki. And that one's frozen down.
15 seconds left. I was going to make a prediction at the beginning of this period that each team would both knock up one more goal. And I thought that would be what would happen.
You very nearly were right.
Pink is knocking on the door. Black got their goal. And I don't know. The thing about Dark Skies is they don't get many chances, but that one that they just had down there was so close.
Oh,
and when a game that's 2-1, you just can't give up because you may not get many chances, but you only need that lucky puck.
Exactly. It doesn't need to be pretty. It just needs to be in. 11 seconds to go off the faceoff. Number 4 for, Dark Skies. That's Linnea Anderson. Gets it ahead to Simon. Simon able to chip it out, and that will probably end this period. But here comes Simon with 2 seconds to go. Rips the shot. Little wide to the right, and that'll end this period. So we continued to see the Flamingoals pressing. We continued to see them doing just what they had success with in the first period. However, we also saw the Dark Skies start to get into a bit of a groove. They found their way in. They had a couple of nice chances, and one of them went. 2-1 in this game. Who do you think the momentum is with as we go into this third period?
I still feel like Pink has a little bit of an edge. I feel like Black is still sort of scrambling on defense to get the puck out as opposed to fully controlling the puck. But I feel like there's a lot of intensity from both teams. I feel like neither one is giving up, and I think it's an incredibly close game.
It's been a joy to watch. We're watching these teams give us everything they have in terms of hockey prowess.
Not boring, that's for sure.
No. Nikki Veldkamp, too. And like we said, just as was true in the previous period, Leah Rudden has not faced as many shots, but she has done well with the ones she has faced. Nikki Veldkamp has faced just a plethora of shots and has turned away all of them in that second period. She continues to stone Chuck McCain, who I feel like that's a bit of a through line for this game. Chuck McCain versus Nikki. She's won that battle. She's won against Justin, who had a wide open break, just playing so well.
Looking at Nikki over here on the ice, she's down on her knees, gloves are off, helmet's up, drinking water. I think she's just cherishing every second of this 60-second period break.
Yes. Is there anything, just before we get back here, anything the Dark Skies can do to try and limit the Flamingoals' offense? Because they have been just pushing Nikki so hard.
They need to really, I don't know. I mean, there's just so much passing going on. They need to find a way to really cover those open people because there's too many people that are open, and it's because they're moving, but you need to move with them. I feel like Dark Skies is a little stationary when it comes to when they don't have the puck. When they get the puck, they move the puck well, but I think they need to continue to move when they don't have the puck to really cover those open men.
Alrighty. So with that in mind, 12 minutes left in this game. 2-1 in favor of the Flamingoals. MGHA Championship night. Sunday night hockey, our last night of Sunday night hockey for the 2015-2016 season. The referee throws the puck toward the empty Dark Skies net. And Nikki plays it playfully away with the stick. And we'll get this one going. I don't know this ref's name. I wish I did because he's always kind of a cut up on the ice. I like seeing him on there.
Fellow.
A bit of a cheeky fellow. Appropriate description, I would say. Alrighty, he gets the teams together, drops the puck. Flamingoals control over to Chris Homerding. Chris moves it up to Lori Digman. It goes past her though, and Steve Stone's going to pick it up in his own far side. Tries to get it to Ryan Haggard. It goes past Ryan and over to Chris Homerding. Simon skates in, but he can't stop it. Nice stop by Steve Stone to keep Lori Digman from getting this one. Ryan has it in front of the Flamingoals bench, and he's going to carry this one in along the far side. He's got Simon over behind him, but he's stripped. Lori Digman strips it, gets it over to Alex Stotts. Alex, though, can't play it, and Simon dumps it back in. That one's held by Drew White defensively for the Flamingoals. Stopped by Carrie Holloway. She's trying to get with it, and she does. She holds it and flicks it all the way down with 11:28 to go. Simon and Chris Homerding come together behind the cage. Drew White's going to be able to pick that one up. Ryan Hager tries to stop him, can't do it, but there's Steve Stone. Steve at the far hash marks, looking for a way to get this one to center. He circles around back behind the cage. Into center, there's Ryan Hager trying to get it through. The defense, though, blocks him up, and he can't get a shot on. Justin Suckup and Chris Homerding right there. Suckup's going to pick this one up in his own near corner. Tries to get it through center. Dangerous pass. Held by Simon. Backhand shot. Pad save from Leah. He got a lot on that one from an odd angle for a backhand, but a pad save from Leah. Justin Suckup picks up the puck. He's trying to skate through. Poked by Simon. Stopped by Linnea Anderson. And this one comes down low. Over to Alex Stotts. That one comes into the zone. It's going to come all the way down to the end line with 10:45 to go. We're actually going to get a hand up, and that's going to be icing. What an opportunity from Simon Lee Ignatowski. Turned, fired on the backhanded shot, got quite a lot on it, but Leah Rudden stays strong, gets that pad in front and blocks it up and keeps this game at 2-1. We'll have a face-off into the Flamingoals zone after the icing call. It's going to be Chuck McCain versus Patrick Farbaugh in the face-off circle. Patrick Farbaugh wins that one back to Drew Kors. Drew in the high slot, tries to throw a shot, and here comes Chuck McCain, blown on a one-on-one break. Comes into the slot, handling, fires the shot, save from Nikki, tries to get the rebound, stopped by Nikki, and make that 5-0 in favor of Nikki. Chuck McCain played that one off the... it was Drew Kors tried to get the shot, and it hit Chuck McCain on the chest, and he basically just carried it through all alone behind the defense. Nikki stands strong again against a breakaway.
Got a little flip in there. I think he wanted to get it a little bit higher, but got the rebound back and actually got 2 additional shots.
Tremendous work by both of those players, but Nikki comes out ahead once again. 10:25 to go. Flamingoals have it in the dark sky zone. Graychuk tries to get it through center, can't do it. Drew Kors knocks it out. That one comes all the way out. Doesn't have enough to get for icing, though, and Chuck McCain will pick it up in his own zone. Chuck circling around here, moves around Christina Libs and back through center. Farbaugh's going to challenge him and force him to the far side. Chuck gets past him, though, comes all the way to the far side point. Pass over to number 10, Amanda Thornton. She falls down, fires the shot, but it hits the back of the cage. Allie Bereni picks it up off the far side boards ahead to Christina Libs. Christina going to try and get it past Derek Graychuk. She does. She put a lot on that, and now they've got a 2-on-1. Derek and Christina skating hard. They've got a 3-on-1. Christina gets it. She moves it back behind the cage. If she can just get a handle on it, she's got a lot of teammates there. Over to Patrick Farbaugh. Chuck McCain lifts his stick and won't let him get a shot. Drew Kors fires a shot and a pad save from Leah. Great offensive chance from Dark Skies here, and they continue to hold. Allie Brenny holds at the point, gets it down to Farbaugh in the center. Chuck McCain picks it up, though, and takes it to the near side. Puts it off the boards. He's got Dan Graychuk ahead, and here comes Dan Graychuk. It goes off his stick, and it'll come to Drew Kors. Drew puts it past Dan over to Allie, but here comes Chuck McCain. Chuck's got a couple of skaters with him as he moves around. Drew Kors gets to the near side, tries to get the shot, and it comes funny off of his stick wide to the right. Chuck still has it. Over to Derek in the point. Derek rips a shot from the point, and he scores! Derek from the point got it past. They had a screen on Nikki, couldn't see it, and puts the one home.
Yeah, that was a pass from almost behind the net to Derek, who was just coming into the zone. He was probably winded from chasing Christina Libs down on the last play.
Yeah.
But he comes right in at the right time. He's all alone. Nobody sees him. Gets the puck. There's a ton of traffic because everybody had already been down there. And shot goes in. Killer
work on that by the Flamingoals. They get another 2-goal lead here, 3-1 with 9:12 to go in the third period. Face-off is going to be between Justin Suckup and Jamie Stone. Puck drops. Justin Suckup wins that one back to Chris Homerding. Homerding moves it ahead to Erica Brownlee. Goes past Erica, and Steve Stone's going to pick this up in his own defensive zone. Lifts the pass, and he gets it ahead to Michael Cass. Jamie Stone will pick it up, and she's got Jason Nordhaus with her as they gain the zone. She moves it past Chris Homerding, but Homerding's going to be able to pick that one up as he circles behind his cage. Tries to move through Jason Nordhaus, can't do it. Nordhaus holds it. He tries to get it to center, but it finally works away. Chris Homerding was going to play that one forward. Jim Voss trying to hold it over to Chris Homerding, and they're going to be able to skate this one out. Chris has Erica Brownlee with him. He's got Justin Suckup following as they gain the zone. Over to Erica Brownlee at the far side Zamboni door. She's going to circle to the Culver sign and try and get this one back, but Steve Stone takes it away. Justin Suckup challenges Steve. He gets it ahead to Michael Cass. Michael's going to be able to carry this one out. Michael's got Jason Nordhaus there as he continues to skate. Flamingo's getting back on defense. Cass tries to get it over to Nordhaus. They're bunching up a little bit on that near side, but it comes over. It's going to be held here by number 4, Linnea Anderson. Linnea tries to work it down, but Justin Suckup picks it up, throws it hard off the boards. Ice goes up, and that'll be an icing call.
Going back to the Christina Libs breakaway, Derek chased her down. It was a lot of individual effort from Christina to keep that puck alive and to keep it away from Derek, and then to find Patrick in the slot. It was a great scoring chance. It eventually ended up on, I think, Jason's stick, who's always right there, right at the crease, right at the back door, waiting for that puck. They're having a lot of chances, but they just have to make them land.
Great opportunities from Dark Skies here. Unfortunately, it ended up converting into a Flamingoals chance, but it was a great effort prior to that. Drew Kors holds it for Dark Skies here at the blue line. Simon Lee Ignatowski has it, and he moves it down into the low corner. We're into the Flamingoals zone. Chuck McCain gets it. He's going to try and move around Simon. Gets it off the boards past Simon, and here he comes. He's got Lori Digman ahead. Gets the pass to her. Nice pass. It's just out of her reach, though. That one's going to come down for icing. He was just behind the red line, but he had Lori there. That was a great effort. It was just a bit out of her reach.
Just let her a little too much.
And it's in this game, I think more than any other, it is so hard to know about lead because the difference in speed from any individual player, whether you're taking gentle strides or screaming, and then the difference in how the puck moves along the ice, it's awfully hard to predict that.
For sure.
All right, face-off in the Flamingo zone. Simon's got it, tries to get hit through to Haggard, and it's stopped up, comes all the way to the far side. Derek Graychuk has it now, and he's got a head of steam. He's got Alex Stotts with him, moves past Drew Kors to the far side, gets towards Nikki. Backhand shot. No, he didn't backhand it. Backhands it off of Nikki, and he scores.
Oh, my God.
What a tricky play. I thought he played the backhand from the far side. Instead, he circled around. He backhanded it off of Nikki's backside and made the score. What a play from Derek Graychuk.
Yeah, because, I mean, he didn't have the angle. He shot that from behind the red line, and he just banked it off of her right leg.
And that was clearly intent. Like, this wasn't by accident. That was what he was planning to do, and he executed it flawlessly.
He saw open space ice behind Nikki, and he just took it.
Great work by him. And his team now leads 4-1 on the strength of that goal. 7:30 to go in this third period. Off the face-off, Pink Flamingos control, but it comes over to Dark Skies. They dump it back out of the zone. Justin Suckup will pick it up in center ice and try and get it back in. Number 4, Linnea Anderson battling with Alex Stotts. She loses the edge, but she gets the puck out, and here comes Tony Giovannitti. Tony moves it past Dan Graychuk, but Justin Suckup's going to be able to pick up in his own zone. Past Tony, no. Tony holds it at the corner, but finally Justin able to get it out. No, Tony picks it up again, throws a shot that Derek Graychuk stops up, and Derek's going to carry to the far side. Tony Giovannitti with a great individual effort there. Pass comes through from Derek. It goes past everyone. You could see he threw his head up a little bit there. A little upset that he didn't hit anyone on that pass. Icing call, face-off in the Flamingos zone.
Yeah, a lot of intensity from both players, both teams. It's 4-1, but I don't think this game's over. There's 7 minutes left.
I think the Flamingos have a lot, or excuse me, I think the Dark Skies have a lot left to show us before this game ends. 6:57 to go. 4-1 is our score. The Flamingos lead. Off the face-off, it's going to be Tony Giovannitti that controls. He tries to backhand it through, can't get it past Amanda Thornton. Dan Graychuk tips it past him. Nice job to tip it. And here comes Dan Graychuk the other way. Dan moving through center ice. He's got basically his whole team with him. They're carrying it very nicely as Dan moves to the near side. Hard defense, though, from Linnea Anderson. He moves it through center, but nobody there. Jeffrey Harisco skating to pick it up along the Zamboni door. Gets it back to center, but Patrick Farbaugh tries to pick it up. He circles back around and gets it. He's got Christina Libs with him. Rips a shot from the blue line. Scores! Patrick Farbaugh. If there's one thing we know about Patrick, it's that he can fire a hard shot. And from a step or two behind the blue line, puts some on that. I don't think Leah was really expecting it. He beat her to the near side post.
I was a little amazed because he still had his head down. I thought he was still getting the puck on his stick. But apparently that was all a ruse so that he could get the puck exactly where he wanted it. And then just zips it in there. Leah hardly had a chance to react, and it went by her on the right.
An elaborate facade from Patrick Farbaugh succeeds in defeating Leah Rudden, and it is 4-2. And just like you said, Dark Skies not done yet. 4-2, 6:23 to go in the third period of this MGHA championship night game. Erica Brownlee has it in center ice, battling with Drew Kors, and she gets it past him. Chuck McCain's going to be able to pick that one up. Got Amanda Thornton to the center. Ali Berenyi reaches in and stops the pass. That pass had Amanda Thornton written all over it. Chris Homerding gets one to Erica Brownlee. She tries the deflection. Ali Berenyi stops it again. Ali Berenyi all over the place on this defensive possession, keeping things from happening for the Flamingos. Drew Kors is going to carry it now for Dark Skies, and he's going to be able to gain the zone. Dumps it in, and he'll let his team chase it into the near side corner. Jason Nordhaus there against Drew White with 5:51 to go. Drew moves it past Jayton. No, Jason holds it with the stick. It finally comes past Jason, but that's going to be Jamie Stone trying to get it. Jamie Stone, Jason Nordhaus, Drew White all battling. This one comes into center. Here comes Drew Kors, but there goes Chuck McCain. Chuck McCain carries it. He's got Allie Brandy to beat. He gets past her. He comes into the slot. One-on-one against Nikki. Fires a shot. Close save, goes high. Great job from Nikki on another Chuck McCain breakaway. Chuck back in the slot, circling around to the far side towards the hash marks. Backhands it in. There's with the score. And Chuck McCain finally gets it done. This time, he's tried to hit Amanda Thornton 2 or 3 times on these cross-ice passes.
Yep.
This time, he does find her, and she guides it right into the net behind Nikki.
Both teams actually do a great job of skating the puck in along the boards and then just zipping it right in front of the goalie, right through the crease. If you've got a player there have been a lot of missed opportunities because that timing is hard, but here's an example of when it works.
Absolutely, and Amanda Thornton, the MGHA All the Way Award winner for Pink Flamingoals, showing why she earned that award on the ice. Tremendous play from her. Great job from Chuck McCain to stick with it. And 5-2 now is our score in favor of the Flamingoals with 5:15 to go. The puck held in the corner by Linnea Anderson for Dark Skies in her own zone. Trying to get it ahead, it goes to Drew White. Drew moves it into center, but there's Patrick Farbaugh. Farbaugh lifts one, and he's going to get this one all the way out. Chris Homerding and Simon Lee-Natowski skating for it. I don't think Homerding knew Simon was coming. Simon able to take it off his stick, but Homerding recovers, picks it up across the far corner, but there's Ryan Haggard. Ryan's got it to the far side. Tries to get it through center. There's number 12. She can't quite get to it. Carrie Holloway right there, but couldn't get past Drew White in time, and she and Drew White will battle in the corner. This one, Drew White continues to work it, and he gets it past everybody. Patrick Farbaugh will pick it up defensively for the Dark Skies. 4:39 to go. His team trails 5-2. Third period of this game, the pass goes past Carrie Holloway. It comes all the way down. That'll be an icing call. It was a nice pass to Carrie, just slightly out of her reach.
And there we saw another one of those passes that just went right through the crease, parallel to the red line.
Absolutely a trademark of the Flamingoals, I think, but the Dark Skies are making it work for them here. It's just been, like you say, the timing on that has to be just perfect, and it's so hard to get it right. 5-2 is our score. Face-off in the Dark Sky zone. Justin Suckup versus Steve Stone. Steve Stone picks it up, moves past Justin, and he's going to skate this one. He's got Libs with him as he moves with a lot of speed. Derek Graychuk moves him to the outside. He moves past Jarek and gets to the inside. Rips a shot for the high slot pad. Save from Leah Rudden as she gets down low. Justin Suckup gets this one over to Dan Graychuk. Dan gets it ahead to Lori Digman. This one's going to come off the boards right to her as it gets caught up in the referee, and Drew Kors, that gives him time to get past her. Lori Digman, though, continues to fight. She and Drew Kors battling hard at that point. Drew finally gets it out. Lori goes down and continues to fight. Drew Kors knocks it past, but it goes over to Jim Voss, and Jim's going to be able to gain the zone. Allie Berenyi, though, picks it up for Dark Skies, dumps it right out. Justin Suckup and Christina Libs are going to fight right in front of the Dark Skies bench. Hard battle there. Lori Digman takes it, and she gains the zone, slaps it over to the near side. Tony Giovannitti going to skate and pick it up there with 3:48 to go. His team trails by 3 here in the third period. Hard off the boards. Dan Graychuk picks it up. Steve Stone on the forecheck. Steve Stone moves it past Derek Graychuk, and he's got it in the near corner. In the far corner. Stone moves it across to the near side. There's Tony Giovannitti. Tony's got a couple of skaters to work with here on a pass. To the top of the circle, there's Libs. Throws the shot. Justin Suckup blocks it up. Suckup's going to be able to pick this one up with his skate, and he moves it to the near side. Steve Stone challenges, but he gets it all the way out. Libs kicks that one to the far side towards the Dark Skies bench, and here comes Drew Kors off of that. Drew's got some speed as he moves into the far side. He's got Tony Giovannitti across, tries to throw the pass, but it went a little in front of him. Tony picks it up there, gets it back towards center, but Dan Graychuk stops it, and Derek Graychuk picks it up. Derek over to Dan. Dan tries to get it. Oh, no, stripped by Libs. Libs fires a shot, and that one goes a little wide to the right. Jeffrey Harisco there on the far side for the Flamingoals, trying to clear it out ahead to Chuck McCain. Can't get it past, and Jamie Stone holds it in, but Derek Graychuk picks it up, and he's going to lift that one over to number 17, Alex Stotts. It goes past Alex, and that'll be another icing call.
Yeah, both teams are still playing hard. I mean, it's a little early, but Lori Digman and Andrew Kors are both just giving everything in this game, and it's really exciting to see. Allie
Berenyi.
Just those subtle defensive moves are just, they kill me. You see people with the fast skills, but sometimes it's just about being in the right place and the subtle little movements.
Absolutely. 2:40 to go. The puck is in the Flamingoals zone. Jason Nordhaus has it for Dark Skies, tries to move it down low. Chuck McCain right there, gets it past Jason, but there's Jamie Stone. They move it past Jamie, but there's number 4 and moves it across. That was Linnea Anderson. Here's Farbaugh in the slot. He tried to get a shot, but he was losing his skates, and it came over to the far side. Farbaugh and Chuck McCain battling there. Chuck's going to win that one, I think, and get it out. No! Farbaugh turns and holds it in. There's Jason Nordhaus. Nice defense from Drew White, though, keeps him from being able to turn and fire. fire. Jason Nordhaus has it now, trying to get it through center, and he'll play it back behind the cage. Chuck McCain has it, challenged by Michael Cass. He moves it past him, but Farbaugh holds it to the point. Turns around, but Drew White deflects it away from the goal. Drew White got it there. No. Stopped by Jamie Stone. There's Jason Nordhaus. Jason Nordhaus keeps it alive. Chuck McCain has it, scooting behind his own cage, and he's going to circle around. Nicky still in the goal here with 1:53 to go. Chuck McCain gets it ahead to Alex Stotts. It's deflected away by Linnea Anderson, and Linnea and Alex will battle in the near corner. She gets it past Chuck. No, Chuck picks it up. Chuck in the slot. Backhand shot. Pad save. Swing and a miss from Alex Stott on the second chance opportunity, and Linnea Anderson tries to play it out. She gets it up to Jason Nordhaus. No ice is the call from the official. It comes down behind the line, and Chris Homerding will pick it up with 1:32 to go. Still 5-2 in favor of the Flamingoals in the third period. That one comes all the way down. I don't know if it has enough for icing. It's getting there. And there we go. We'll get an icing call against the Flamingoals with 1:22 to go.
That last clear by Linnea on the Dark Skies is exactly what they need more of. Somebody right there for those rebounds, got it into the corner, and then they were able to break it out.
Absolutely, because that puck was sitting right there. Alex Stotts came in to hammer it, but Linnea Anderson able to get there first. 1:22 to go. 5-2 is our score. Flamingoals lead in the third period. Justin Suckup versus Simon Lee Ignatowski. Simon out to Drew Kors in the high slot. Gets the shot through. No, stopped up by Derek Graychuk and moved off to the near side. Dan Graychuk plays that one all the way behind, and Derek Graychuk will pick it up in the far corner this time. Turns around, circles back with 1:10 to go, and he'll carry this one out. No, he lifts a hard shot, tries to get it to Amanda Thornton. Instead, he ices it, and I think that's the third or fourth icing he's had in this game.
He likes those long passes. Unfortunately, sometimes they're hard to connect.
If you hit Amanda Thornton on that pass, she's blown behind the defense, but that is hard, like, as you say, very difficult to get.
It's no Tim Tender to Shelly Kennedy.
Oh, man. He had some nice ones, didn't he? 1:04 to go. 5-2 is our score. Flamingoals lead it. Third period of action here at MGHA Sunday Night Hockey Championship Night. Derek Graychuk moves it high to Drew Kors, picks it up at the point, but Lori Digman has it off of the errant shot, and it comes all the way out of the zone. Allie Brenny holds it, tries to dump it back in, but Lori Digman gets it. She tries to get it ahead to Justin. It goes past Justin. Justin skating for everything he is worth and picks it up in the near corner. Justin's got it now. He's got a couple of players in the center. Moves it through. Allie Brenny stops it. Gets the legs together and stops it. Stops the second one and moves it over to Simon Lee Ignatowski. Simon's got it. Trying to skate along the near side. He gets past everybody, and he's one-on-one with Derek Graychuk. He's got Ryan Haggart there as he moves through the center. Backhand shot stopped by Derek Graychuk and played away. He gets it ahead to his dad, Dan, and here comes Dan with 24 seconds left in this game. Dan moves past Allie. He's got Drew Kors to beat. Derek across. Gets the pass to him. He can't corral it. Derek back to Dan in the center. Stopped by Nicky. Dan moves it out, but Ryan Haggart is there. Ryan's going to carry this one for Dark Skies with 10 seconds to go. Great chance by the father and son team of Dan and Derek Graychuk. They couldn't get it to go, but an excellent way to end this game. Simon at the high slot. He'll throw one last shot. It goes wide to the left. And that is how this one concludes. An outstanding finish. Flamingoals versus the Dark Skies. The Flamingoals take it 5-2. Great game to watch.
Yeah, it was very entertaining. And even though Flamingos seemed to have the score in their favor, I never doubted that Dark Skies with a few goals could get right back in this. It just takes a couple of lucky shots, and they weren't able to connect, and they weren't able to find them.
And we definitely saw the Dark Skies had their opportunities, but like you say, they just weren't quite able to get them to go. Just before we get going here, who do you like 1 star from each team?
I'm going to stick with my picks. Lori Digman played really great for Pink. Flamingoals. She was always giving it her all. Fell down to her knees a couple times and still battling for that puck. A lot of great battles on the boards and on the blue line. And Andrew Kors, I felt like, played excellent defense and was really, really relentless.
Drew Kors did a great job. For me, on the Dark Skies side, I've got to go with Tony Giovannitti. He was fighting hard the whole game, battling against 2 and 3 skaters a lot of times when he was alone in the corner and just fought all the way. Got a lot of passes through to the center, got a lot of opportunities for his team. On the Flamingoals side, Amanda Thornton. Amanda Thornton was working very hard, and just like you said, of the other players, playing from her knees, we saw literally just continuing to fight the whole way through. I thought she did great. All right, folks. That is the third game. Our fourth game, next game is going to be Skate 4 Skate versus Golden Girls. We're going to send you to a break, and then we'll be right back. You're listening to MGHA Sunday Night Hockey. Don't go anywhere.